In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make over 10K per month writing emails with AI as a freelance copywriter, just like I have. And of course, I've helped a whole bunch of other people do as well. For example, I helped a 19-year-old make 10K per month, help someone else 4 times their factory salary and hit 10K per month as well. And just last month, I actually helped someone make $16,000 per month with this, and all their interviews are on this channel. So not only is it working, but it's literally working better now than it ever has before. So in this video, not only will I be breaking down the exact entire process from A to Z, but I'll also be giving you, just handing you the literal emails that I and my students have been writing to make this amount of money. Now, just as a last quick disclaimer, all of my courses are free here on YouTube, so I have nothing to sell you. And without any further ado, let's hop right into the video. These are the AI emails that made me 10K per month as a freelance copywriter. So why don't you go ahead and steal them and use them for yourself so that you can start making some money. Not only will I show you these exact emails in their entirety, but I'll also show you exactly how to get clients and everything in between. Look, I've been able to use these exact skills of copywriting and AI to blow up my own personal brand. For example, just on YouTube, and that's just on YouTube, just long form and short form views on YouTube. There's also millions of views on Instagram and other platforms as well. Over 13 million views just on YouTube only, and $90,000 just in YouTube AdSense revenue, let alone the copywriting revenue and all my other business and income streams as well. So that just goes to show that every single video you watch, especially even this one, has copywriting in it. So being able to write in a persuasive way that makes people want to watch, want to engage with not only your copy that you're writing for your clients, but also just in content in general is always going to get you paid in many different ways. I've been able to blessed to make over 2 million, so millions of dollars in general in business. And of course, live the exact life that I want to live. Here's me and all of my cars actually in one spot, which I've never taken a picture of them all before at once, but this was the first time of me doing that. But it's not just me. It's not just me. And just in the last month, for example, like I said, 19-year-old make over $10,000 in just a month. Someone else 4x their salary that they were making when they were working at a factory and make over 10K per month. Then someone else over here clocking in at over $16,000 in a single month. And all of these people that I'm showing you on screen, all over 10K per month, all interviews on this very channel. And not to mention, look, everybody can make tons and tons of money with this. What if you just want to quit your job? What if you just want to quit your 9 to 5? Well, for example, we have 2 different people who have already done this recently. Quit my 9 to 5 this morning, this person says, and over here, I finally quit my 9 to 5 months ago. I made a promise to myself, quit the job by April, no matter what. And today I did it. So how many wins do you need to see before you can see that this is clearly not only possible, but actually a likely way if you're willing to put in the work and do the things that I'm showing you right here in this video? So the main overarching topic of this video is writing emails for money. And here I have a very simple example of it. Someone's getting paid $2,500 for 30 emails per month. He stacks up 4 clients just like that. He already has 1. He gets 3 more just like that. And now he's writing 4 emails a day. 4 emails a day and making over $10,000 per month. How long do you think it takes you to write 4 emails a day? You could probably write an email in 20 minutes. Let's be generous and say 30 minutes. 30 minutes, 4 of those, that's 2 hours a day. You're working part-time hours for over $10,000 per month. You have AI to also just help you do it as well. I mean, we're gonna get into it all right here, but as you can see, this is an extremely exciting opportunity. Look, this is the stupid, simple roadmap to 10K per month as a freelance copywriter. 1, you learn the copywriting fundamentals. Super easy, you can do it in a weekend. Next is you get clients. You learn the copy fundamentals, then you go out and get clients. Then you become more valuable by getting better at this skill, working with more clients. Once you hit one really big, good, high-end client, now you have tons of social proof. And then you can charge way more money because you're more skilled and you have more proof. So first of all, I want to give you the ultimate resource bank. And just so you know how powerful this is, these resources have helped close copywriting clients like Alex Hormozi's gym launch, Ty Lopez, Andy Elliott, Dan Martell, Prince EA, Dan Bilzerian, Jason Capital, Brad Lee, Chris Stowe, Peter Kell, and even Zoom, that software that we use to actually call each other online. All of those have become clients of people that I have helped, all with these resources inside this ultimate resource bank. Now I'm gonna open it up here. As another quick disclaimer, you can get all of these in the free copy starter kit down below, but for whatever reason, if you can't find one, if you're having trouble, just DM me on Instagram at tyson.scales, and I will hand you over any of these if you want. So inside here, you can see we have a complete list of resources. So for example, email sequences, sales pages, emails, welcome sequences, email sales/promo sequences, subscriber reviver sequences, 4D story emails from scratch blueprint. I mean, the list goes on, and you can see over here on the right, they're categorized by copywriting or client getting. So if you, for example, want to find out how to prospect, meaning how to actually find a bunch of clients in the first place, you will click on this resource, click on this doc, hop into here, and now you make a copy. And as you can see, once it finishes loading, now you have the perfect prospect list. So these are all example prospects of people that you can reach out to. So you would go to these people, see what their accounts look like, and then look for similar accounts that are in their very niche. Then, for example, let's say you just don't know what to say to clients once you are talking to them, chatting with them, the DMs or email outreach. Well, for example, there is tons and tons and tons of screenshots of me and my students closing clients right here. All the screenshots and all the outcomes are right there. And they're all right here inside of the 4D resource database, aka the free copy starter kit, which is linked down below. So if there's anything you need to understand or know about outreach in general, or just getting clients, or even writing copy, that is inside of here. So another quick example, if you want to get paid within 30 days and not want to know how to actually get copywriting clients, well, all of that is actually in this resource right here, which is the paid in 30 days resource. So this is what outreach looks like. We got to figure out who we're going to outreach to. Beginner mistakes you must avoid. This is the opposite of what to do. Outreach mistakes to never commit. I mean, guys, you have literally every single resource you could ever have at your fingertips. I don't know how I'm not charging thousands of dollars for this, but you guys can have it for free. But now comes one of my favorite parts, which is leveraging AI to fill in the knowledge gaps and help you be more productive in general. So for example, AI-powered drafting, AI optimizations, AI coaching plus feedback, and AI problem solving. I'm gonna go through these very quickly so you understand how to actually use them. So first of all, AI-powered drafting. There's so many times where you'd be sitting there, you don't know what to write about. You've already written maybe 3 to 5 emails, and you're like, damn, I have to still write more, because maybe you're that type of guy who wants to get all of the work done for the whole month finished in a week. Well, if that's what you want to do, then you can definitely do that with copywriting. You just have to write all the emails. So you can do maybe 2 hours a day, like we said, or you could just do like 8 hours a week and then finish all of the work for the whole month. So this is exactly what that would look like. You write a few emails already, then you go to AI and say, hey, the emails that I already wrote today, make me 3 more emails, or give me 3 more email ideas that I can write about. And then this way, you already get AI to help you bring up the ideas, so you don't have to sit there and wonder and rack your brain. And this is going to shave off even more time from you creating these emails and you making money. Next is AI optimizations. You wrote the emails, but you want to figure out ways to make them better. Some of my favorite ways to do this are add in analogies, add in hypotheticals, add in justifications, add in witty one-liners, and add in some jokes as well. And being able to go to AI, just ask it these very open-ended questions, it will give you some really good lines that will really just help your copy overall. Next is AI coaching and feedback. If you are trying to get better and not just depend on AI, then you can actually write the emails yourself, give it to AI, and say, give me some feedback on this email, and rate it from a 1 to a 10. Then it will rate it for you and tell you exactly where you can improve on it. And then finally is AI problem solving. Guys, I can't tell you how many times I've been stuck using a software. Maybe it's for email marketing, maybe it's for funnel building, landing page design, and I'm just completely stuck. I don't know what to do. And I just send ChatGPT screenshots of my screen and say, how do I make the landing page look like how I want to make it? And AI will literally tell you what buttons to click in order to figure out these softwares. Guys, there is no excuse to be broke in 2025. You literally don't even have to know how to use these softwares. You don't have to be super tech savvy. You literally just take whatever you're doing, put it in chat, and it will give you the instructions on exactly what buttons to press. All right, Tyson, we get the framework, we get how it goes, but what do these emails even look like? Well, if you're wondering what selling an email for $150, $200, $300 sometimes looks like, here is a very quick example. And it is extremely simple. I'll walk you through how everything works. So for full disclosure, this isn't an email that I sent to my clients, but this is one that I would send to my clients. And it is actually taken from one of my students. I took it, made it better, and this is what I came up with. So this is just an example of what you can expect. And this is something that really easily took me around 20, maybe 15, 20 minutes to even draft up and write. Now, it starts like this. He scaled 3x without working harder is the subject line. Preview is the anti-hustle approach that worked. Hey, first name, me, Chris. And a picture of Jordan and Chris. Just a few months ago, his agency was pulling in $30K per month. Sounds great, right? Well, not exactly. You see, Chris wasn't free. He was stuck inside what I call the golden cage. The money was good, but he was stuck managing everything. Sales calls at 5 a.m., client deliverables until midnight, team meetings squeezed between lunch breaks, weekend emergencies that couldn't wait until Monday. Every time he tried to take a step back, things started breaking. It got to the point where just the thought of opening up Slack in the morning was giving him a sense of impending doom. Here's what most agency owners don't realize. The very skills that got you to 30K are the same ones that trap you there. So instead of just hiring more people to manage, Chris did something counterintuitive. He stepped back and started making decisions based on data, not desperation. He tracked every metric that mattered, built systems around delivery, ops, retention, and hiring, and finally started running his agency like a machine. In just 9 months, he scaled from 30K to 100K per month. Not only that, but his business no longer feels like an ankle monitor keeping him on house arrest. Why? Because Chris discovered what I call the control tower method. Think of it this way. Air traffic controllers don't fly the planes. They don't even touch the controls, yet they guide dozens of aircrafts safely to their destination. This principle is what makes all of the difference. Now, he runs his business remotely while traveling the world and even found time to train Muay Thai in Thailand, all without being chained to his laptop. On May 14th, I'm breaking down the exact framework Chris used in the No BS Agency Scaling Workshop. Inside, you'll see how to track the right numbers, build scalable systems, and make smarter decisions that drive growth. This is the exact same framework we use at Affluent.co to consistently hit 7 figures, and what our students are using to scale past 100K months. But this is not for beginners. If your agency is already doing 10K per month and you're ready to scale without being a slave to your business, secure your spot now, no replays. So there's a few reasons as to why this email will actually cook and what the actual meaning behind it is. So this scaling agency workshop is meant to teach people, give them a lot of value, but then at the end, he's going to reveal his offer. And his offer is probably going to be something within the realm of $8,000 to $12,000. I've been in the game for a while, so I know that. That's usually around what these offers are. And also there's a reason why he's saying no beginners is because no beginners have $8,000 to $12,000 just lying around. So that's why he's saying you have to be making at least 10K per month, because he wants to make sure that the people that get to this webinar have disposable income. So he gets a whole bunch of people to this webinar due to these emails, of course. And let's say these emails get 1,000 people into the webinar, right? Which is not even a crazy number. Maybe only 100 people make it to the end. And then maybe 10 people book a sales call. 5 of those people actually get on the sales call and are qualified. And then 3 people close. Well, if that is let's say $10,000 offer, he just made $30,000 from these emails that I've been sending from his email list. So now you can start to understand exactly why the numbers work so well when it comes to copywriting in this type of marketing and just writing the copy for business owners. And guys, like I said, you have literally every single resource you could possibly imagine at your fingertips for free that you can be using in order to actually make this happen for yourself. So just to recap, scaling to 10K per month and beyond is literally just like this. You want to understand the copywriting basics. For example, PAS, SO, and CJN. If you understand those 3 very simple frameworks, you're able to make emails for anybody. Next, you want to send 10 to 20 outreaches per day. You want to outreach to other businesses until you start to get clients. Then you want to start building your brag folder. Once you have a couple clients before, and then you've also started to make some money, and you've started to make some money for them, you have some case studies. Now you can start going for the bigger and biggest clients. And then finally, you start building your recurring revenue and scaling to and past 10K per month. That is all you need. Now, if you want even more videos just like this and learn how to get started with copywriting, I have a free 8-hour and a free 4-hour copywriting course I'll put on screen right now. But that is, of course, everything for today. So I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.